Hi there, it's Mary from stampingmerry.stampingup.net. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's project features the Country Flowers stamp set and coordinating dies. This is featured in the brand new Stampin' Up catalogue. Here it is right here, this is the catalogue. And we are using this set here on page 50. So the Country Flowers stamps and dies. Very pretty, and a little bit of this paper as well. We're making a very cute little mini milk carton container, and this is the pretty stamp set. We're actually only going to use that sentiment there, sending love, and we just are using some of these lovely little dies in here. So let's go ahead and get it made. I'm using a new in colour from Stampin' Up. This is Summer Splash, and this measures 8.25 by 5.5. Bring in the Simply Scored scoring tool, and on the long side I'm going to score at, let's pop it out of the way, we're going to score at 2, 4, 6 and 8, and on the narrow side, the short side, we're going to score at 1.5, 3.5, flip it round and score at 5. So that 5-inch mark right there, that's going to be the top of the box that will fold in to create that little part there. So now it's time to grab your bone folder and score on all of those score lines. This very narrow one that we've got right here, that's the side of the box. That's the piece that's going to fold in. Make sure you burnish those score marks. Okay. So we're going to cut away at this, so that is the top of the box where we made that 5-inch score right there. And this is the side of the box, that very narrow one. So we're going to cut away that very narrow piece right there. And then we're going to cut up, but we're not cutting them away. So just fold those up and we'll just wedge these ones. Just make the box sit together a bit easier. Nice. Fold it over, and on that narrow piece, just going to put some Tombow just down there. I'm using my silicone craft mat, so in case any glue comes out, any of the Tombow liquid adhesive. Okay, just another second there. Okay, so that's the box, that narrow piece at the top, and then just fold in your flaps. And I always like to have that seam. Where is it gone? There it is. So that's going to be the back of the box. Just give that a minute. And then what we're going to do is just very gently, just that with this very top, all we're doing is just bringing that together. Okay, because we don't want to fold anything else in, so we've got that nice piece right there. And then just very gently push down, just gently. Okay, and then we get that nice crease in there, that nice little piece. And then it'll open up nice and easily like that. I'm going to actually make the hole now, so use any of your punches that you've got to make the hole. This one is not quite big enough to go through it all in one hit. I mean, it'll go through, but I have to do it in 2 stages, so you just use whatever you've got. I'm just going to press down a little bit more just to get that a bit easier. There we go. That's a bit better. So I'm just going to pop my punch in here. It's not a terribly pretty thing to do right now, but I'm just going to get that in. Just eyeballed it to the middle, thereabouts. And I'll just punch 1/2 round about there. Oops, why isn't that punching? Let's try that again. And then I'll very carefully try and get it in the same. Obviously, if you've got a larger hole punch than me, I have much more success. I punched it right to the edge there. Okay, I'm happy that's going to be close enough. Yeah, that will work once we put the ribbon in there. So this is Summer Splash, a new colour. Now I've gone ahead and done all the die cutting. I want to show you these really pretty dies. Here they are here. So this is this wreath piece here cuts out an entire little wreath. There are heaps more of these little flowers as well. Flowers, so you can cut out heaps and heaps of flowers. There's a lovely little leaf image right there. So you're going to get heaps right there. There's 2 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, and then about another 3 or 4 little flower images, which is why I've already gone ahead and cut so many of them out. Very pretty. So let's go ahead and put it together. Now I've also put a piece of the designer series paper at the top just to break up the all one colour. I actually put it on both sides, but probably doesn't need to be on both sides. Up to you. And I've used Soft Succulent and Pretty in Pink as my contrasting colours there. So let's put these on. Like I said, I've gone ahead already and die cut them out just to make things a little bit easier. So a little bit of Tombow will go a long way on this. So I'm just going to try and keep not too much Tombow, but just enough. So pop that there. I can see it in the, there you go, sit there. So yeah, so we're just going to put a little bit here. I'm going to put it up to one edge, about there, just so it's sitting at that score mark there, not quite off. And then I'm going to bring the other one in sort of like that on an angle, so you can see 2. Really pretty die set, and really pretty. So yeah, doesn't matter if it overlaps because we're going to be covering that up with the sentiment. I think I'll put the sentiment on now actually, so we can position our flower, the rest of our flowers around it. I might just put a little piece of designer series paper. This is the designer series paper from the Country Woods 12 by 12 stack. Quite possibly the prettiest paper we have ever had on Stampin' Up. I know I probably say that every year when we get a new catalogue, but this possibly is my favourite. Well, it's my favourite this year so far. How about that? Maybe that's what I'll stick to. And I cut that just exactly to match this piece in here. We might as well put them on both sides. I've cut 2 pieces, so why not, eh? So pretty. All right. going to be using the Summer Splash ribbon at the end too. This is the Summer Splash stamping pad, stamping ink pad. Right, let's grab my foam mat. This foam mat keeps disappearing on me. It's not that the foam mat disappears, it just I keep putting it in a different spot to say that, oh well, don't really need it, but use that. Okay. Here we go. Put that out of the way. This Summer Splash ink pad is very juicy. It's brand spanking new. So I'm going to put a dimensional on each side of this one. Pop that there, and then we can dot the flowers in and around as we need to. Whoops, oh dear. Oh well, just unluckily I have another one right here that I prepared earlier. I had a feeling that was going to happen today somehow. Don't know why, I just did. I'm just cleaning off my my ink, my block. Alright, let's try again. Give it a few more minutes to dry this time. I managed to get ink all over my fingers. Okay. Give it a minute. So we don't do the same thing. Okay. Let's hope. Just be a little bit more delicate with it. Normally they dry straight away, but I guess because my ink pad is so juicy, let's take the backing off those dimensionals. Okay, let's just pop that on there. Fits perfectly. This die that I used is from another one of our new bundles, which I'll be showing you later. We don't need our ink pad anymore. Alright, let's go ahead and dot these pretty little accent pieces in. So I really like the soft succulent colour against the Summer Splash and the pretty in pink. I think it really looks pretty. So I'm just going to use a liquid Tombow here. A bit much on that one. We've got a little bit of wiggle room here. Just pop that one in there. Might be easier if I just put some Tombow straight down here. This is an easier way to do it. Putting Tombow directly onto my craft surface, my craft mat, my silicone craft sheet, and I'm going to use the putty end of my Take Your Pick tool and just get a little bit on there, so that saves me getting ink all over my fingers and makes it a bit easier to position these items. We might need to put another flower in here. Let's put another one there. Let's put another one down the bottom. I've got plenty of them. Okay, let's get some of these going. Put that in there. You can use your glue dots if it's easier. Whatever whatever makes you, whatever you think is an easier way to do this. Let's put another one in here as well. Maybe one more. Just there. Okay, go in there. There you go. All right. It's a really easy little box to put together. And the last thing we're going to do is grab some of the Summer Splash in colour ribbon. This is the again a new in colour. It's a really nice ribbon, really pretty ribbon. So I'm just going to push it in from the back of the box, because that hole is a little bit small. I need to just force it in. I haven't put the colour dots in yet, but we'll do that at the end. I get this to work for me today. Okay. So again, the box will open up like that with your little treat inside. And then however big or small you want the bow. This is really nice ribbon, and it folds beautifully, makes a really nice little bow. Okay, just trim that off. And last but not least, we're going to put a little bit of additional colour in here. I'm going to use the new in colour adhesive dots. These are the 2024 to 2026 in colour resin dots, and I'm going to use this colour, and this colour is Peekaboo Peach. No, it's not Peekaboo Peach, it is a different colour. What is that colour? It's one of the new ones. And it is Peach Pie. We used to have a Peekaboo Peach. I really wanted to call it that. I probably will end up calling it that at some point. So again, you could put anyone on there. I just dotted a couple in just to break up the pink, really. But again, anything will do. Quite pretty. Here we go. I just pop, oops, go in there. Oh, where did it go? Oh, it made it. There it is. So yeah, those are the in colours. And that's all there is to it. It's a pretty easy box to make, using lots of those really pretty dies that we have in this set. I hope you'll give this one a go, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me, stampingmerry@gmail.com. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Bye now.